Hello friends, and welcome to Quick Tricks, record of the day, whatever you want to call it. Figured I'd just stop in and just do one record this time. So, nice, quick, and easy, huh? This spooky little joint right here is by DJ Hidden, and it is called The Resonators. Came out in 2007 on PRSPCT Recordings. DJ Hidden is one of my favorite producers. We'll talk about him a lot, but this is a unique one right here. I like it a lot. Real cool tune. Whenever I played this tune live, I would just mix in from the actual beginning of the percussion. I didn't use the beginning ambient points, and just keep the bass line low, or the bass in the mixer low, that is, and just let that slowly envelop over the mix to kind of drag attention to this mid-break that comes up eventually. But the song takes its time getting where it's going, and DJ Hidden is always going to be one of the most crisp producers. You know, everything he does is super clean. Not really any one textbook style snare to expect from him or anything, but you'll always hear some really meticulously crafted noises. There's a lot going on in this tune as far as like little breakdowns, you know, like the bass line is constantly glitching out a little bit, the percussion's always missing a beat or adding an extra kick here and there. There's a lot of little nuances that make it interesting by itself, even though I've usually layered this section for a mix, so those points wouldn't stand out as much. It's still fun to hear it by itself. I haven't heard this track by itself in a while. But man, I've got a good memory of it though. I remember playing this tune at Therapy. I think my first time playing Therapy, the first original Therapy. And Mike Skills was sitting to my right, and I think Danny Rosas was there as well. And I mixed into this out of like a Rocket UFO tune, I think. And Mike was just blown away by it when this hit. I'm not going to talk over it, but he was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, dude. So, check it out. that's it, man. That's like, to me, that's the point of this tune, you know? That whole build-up, the boom-bat intro slash majority of the tune, and then the boom-bat outro here. They're all just a big sandwich for a little piece of meat in the middle, but man, I love that shit in the middle. Just that like almost like Gabber style 4-beat, and then those crisp, beautiful, dark, rolly amens. Like, that's the reason I played this tune. Every time I've ever played it was to get to that point, just so it can kind of flex a little bit. I love dark amen songs. You know, if there was a style I could play forever and not worry about dance floor aesthetic or anything like that, it would be dark amen tunes. But they're few and far between as far as ones that are done just right. That's actually going to be about it, man. Not the longest tune, not the most intricate as far as what happens with it, but I really do love that little morsel, man. That little touch of brutality in the middle. Like I said, this came out in 2007, and that makes it a little bit older than a lot of the songs I usually talk about on here. I remember getting this one off of probably Juno, something like that, when I was living in Danbury at Triangle Street. And I was hyped that it was a white record, first of all, because those are always cool. I only have a handful of those. They're probably mostly from Prospect. They made a lot of white, actual white vinyl. And yeah, DJ Hidden has had a long history in my crates. I've been playing his stuff. I think the first tune I got from him was off of a label called Pariah. Probably should have dug it out before we get into this, but it was, one side was called Incantation and one side was called Punk, with a sample from Dirty Harry. But he always had this crisp, very clean production style that even back then I recognized as unique. And it's one of those people that it can be difficult to mix their stuff because their stuff is so perfect that anything you put next to it's going to stand out. So if you're looking for fluidity or seamlessness to what you're doing, it can sound a little bit jarring to have someone of this caliber next to somebody that's not quite there yet. Another example is a producer named Emperor. He makes great drum and bass tunes, and some of them are so meticulously well made, so perfect, so clean, that mixing them into or out of anything is almost too obvious, and it can destroy the sort of tapestry that you're trying to build. Not destroy it, but it can be very jarring. So that's it, man. Short and sweet. DJ Hidden Resonators. This is free on Bandcamp, by the way. I should mention that before I hang this one up. This is a free download on Bandcamp if you want to go track it down. It might be under Prospect's Bandcamp, and keep in mind that Prospect is spelled without any vowels, so it's PRSPCT. But I'm sure if you search DJ Hidden Resonators, it'll pop up. Great tune. If it's up your alley at all, grab it digital. It's free. Play it loud. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll be back soon with either some short stuff or some long stuff. See. Peace.